Alright, ladies and gents, let's do this. Alright, so right now we're in the middle of just going to town. I've already beaten it a few times. This is all about gathering supplies for the challenges, the Underworld renovations. Basically, you get coins and jewels, and I don't know what happens when you finish the renovations, and so I'd like to find out. And so I'm also doing the Packs of Punishment, which is why I have that 5 burning skulls up there. The shield, in my opinion, is the best, and so that's what I've been using the most. Sword's a close second, but everything else is not my kind of style. So let's go ahead and get a heart, and we'll see what comes next. Okay, the bomber guys. So these guys shoot like poison bombers. There's a lot going on these screens. But we're almost done. And luckily I kind of know the layout of the game pretty well. Yeah, if you haven't played this game, play it. I don't think it's free, but I didn't pay for the DLC update, so I don't think I did. That's a really good question. I don't think I paid for it, but there we go. Max life. Alright, do we want Ares, or not Ares, Hermes, or do we want the store? We only have 230 gold, so we'll probably go to Hermes and try to get attacked twice as fast or whatever. That would be most excellent. And look, we didn't even have to fight for it. This was part of the Underworld renovations, is they have these little rest areas. You don't know where they're at, but they're a blast. Keep talking as usual. No, you're doing fantastic. So you can dash one more time in a row. After you dash, after you take damage, quickly dash. And wow, up to 40% lost. Holy crap. That's really good. We're going to go ahead and take that. Oh, right. I need to drink from the fountain. There are some little things in the game that kind of don't make sense. Like, I have to drink from that fountain to go. They just want to make sure that you get everything that you can get. So here's the Barge of Death. And first things first, take out the blue floating crystals. Yep, there they are. Take those things out, because they provide a shield. Oh, damn it, I just got hit. They provide a shield to everybody, and it is a big pain in the ass when they're impervious and you can't damage like the big strong guys. It's really a big pain in the ass. And he'll do it here. Yep, there it is, right there. You see it? Impervious. Big pain in the ass. The best part about this game is the way I play is you just kind of spam dash and attack, and you don't really have to worry about anything else. If you ever watch speedrunners of this game, they are just insane. Um, like they'll only use the cast, which is the right click of the button of the mouse, and it's insane. They, I think the record is 6 minutes and 19 seconds. As you can see, I'm 8 minutes and 18 seconds, and I'm not even past the second world yet. So, I'll probably see these are epic, right? These are supposed to be better, but I'll never use these ever. The most I'll do is like that. So I'll just take the rare because it's better for me. And then, just so you all know, in each level there's a random character. In the first one, it is, if you ever know about Greek mythology, there's a dude that pissed off Hades, and so his punishment is to roll a boulder, big ass heavy one, all the way to the top of the mountain, and then it falls back down. And so this lady is called Eurydice. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And each one gives you things depending on how far you're in. It gets better and better. So, what I'll probably do, I have a lot of boons, and I kind of need them to go up. Well, that's rare, that's rare, that's rare, that's epic. So, what I'll probably do, up to 2 random boons of yours upgraded the next rarity, up to 4 random boons of yours gain a level, and then the next 3 boons you find have upgraded rarity, which is cool, but it doesn't really matter because I already have, when we finish this, we'll go back to the, Underworld and or your house, and ow, ow, really, ow, that hurt. Say hi to the camera. Hi, this is Millie. She's kind of an asshole sometimes. Okay, all right, let go, let go. She likes to knead or whatever, but she chooses it in the most incorrect spots, right on your chest, through your one shirt, and her nails are sharp because we need to cut their nails. Okay, so we are probably going to do the Ambrosia Delight. So there's that. So we're good on that. We're going to get some power. Alrighty. Or some darkness is actually what it's called. Big stone drop things, they kind of suck because you can't really... Ooh, but we can take them out first before we worry about... There we go. Burn. Burn. I love lava kills. I don't think they're smart enough to jump out, so... we have 286. We could, but we're not. We're going to go ahead and go to the heart. I get as much, we're going to get as much money as possible before we hit the end. Oh, look at that right there. Perfect. Yes. All right. So this boss is pretty awesome. Big pain in the ass, but easy enough to kill, especially when you have the shield. I think my damage per second is relatively high, but I can say that my damage per second has been better with boons, with certain boons before. So basically he goes impervious, and you need to destroy all the other heads. There's 3 stages to this boss fight. but you just can just keep going back and forth. You could probably do better if you did certain specialties, but seeing how as I really like my shield and spamming attack and dashing, most of my strategy is just to dash and attack, which is just the easiest, really. I mean, like I said, speedrunners don't even they dash, but they don't attack. They just what's it? Special cast. They just cast. It's really easy for them. Um, but they also can control the seeds that this game runs on, because this game is random to a point, and so they know what seeds are what. They know where you can be, so you can quit and get the same rooms over and over again consistently. And I'm not there. I take the randomness. I like the randomness. And so here's the last section of this. Go. And yeah, you just continue going. He gets doom inflicted on him. And every time I dash, he gets lightning striked. And there's the end of that. Hydra vanquished. And I get quite a bit of power from doing this. Usually you get some special, I think this one's a diamond when you kill him. And then each boss drops something that you can use to buy something to make yourself stronger in the future. It's a really easy thing to go ahead and just do. And then there's keepsakes. So I ran through them all and I got them, thankfully. These aren't open yet. I think they're the weapons. Like, you can trade the weapons during, but I haven't gotten there yet. So what I've been doing is getting all these to level 3 and maxed out. And then after that, I can just play with whatever I want. But we're going to go ahead and do Feather Duster now. And then I've already done Lucky Tooth, because when you die, you get brought back to life. You already have 3 chances. So when I was first starting out, this was the first one I got. And so I had 4 chances to get to the end. And this super helpful. You get it from Skelly. Yeah. So we're good on that. Is there anything we want to buy? Just more power. We don't really need to sell anything. Yeah, we don't need to sell anything. This place after this is Elysium. Y'all know Elysium. Everyone who dies that was honorable and is a badass and deserves to go to heaven, basically, goes to Elysium. And they're awesome. But they're a giant pain in the ass. Because... Oh, there's a Chaos Gate. Yeah, it requires 15. Dude, some of these guys, man, I'm telling you. Alright, so let's go ahead and go with this. And hopefully we'll get the attack twice option. Because especially here, that's super helpful. Because when these guys die, they don't die. They come back, they go into these like balls of light, those guys. And if you don't kill them fast enough, they'll actually reform. And it is a giant pain in the ass when you have 30 of them. Oops, shit. Because you have to kill twice as many things. The bonus, though, is when you're fighting, you're not fighting Thanatos, but when you're competing with Thanatos, which is the god of the Grim Reaper, basically, he's the god of death. Yep, there it is. Boom. Need that. So when you're competing with him, he can kill all the first level guys, and then you can just run around and grab the rest of the guys. It makes it a whole lot easier. So now you attack twice, you get twice as much damage. They don't throw people away, which is really good because it is a giant pain in the ass in this area to try to get those floaty things when they can just go places that you can't. that is something in the game that I think needs to be kind of fixed. Ooh, yeah, get rid of those. Get rid of those. Get rid of those. There's those. All right, 450. We're getting close. I'd like to have 1,000 before we get to the end. Probably not going to happen, but possible, you know. So now we can go ahead and get to Hermes. We can take Hermes. That's fine. This is really a, it's not a boon run. These are completion runs. I need to get the Underworld renovations done. I need to get the prophecies done, which I will show you once I die, if I die. And hopefully I won't. That'd be nice. And I need to buy all the things so that I can have. No, don't do it. Thank you. So I can see what happens, because there's actually a storyline to this game, and I need to figure it out. You can dash 3 more times in a row. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, that's stupid ridiculous. So we can either do Artemis or we can do the store. I think I'd rather do Artemis. I'd rather save my money for the end, because oh sweet, I love this store. So because the end has, you know, the special shit from the bosses, and I'd like some money. Holy crap, that's a lot of people. Hi. That's a lot of people. Okay, so this is Hades. You hit me right in a boss fight. Awesome. Trade. So we're gonna see how fast I can destroy this guy. Which he has a lot of health, but he kind of drops pretty quick. It's just a lot, and his moves are all preset, just sweeps and jump jabs, which are totally fine because I can take damage and get crazy amounts of doom, which is basically poison, just sounds different. Built up, and I can kill him faster. Yeah, right at a boss, man. You got perfect timing, bro. Impervious, and we go again because he's gonna become unpervious again. There's the doom, and more doom. Oh, well, I can show you here. Here's a cast, and I get 3 of them before I have to knock one out of them. And then my Q is this. It throws your shield, which is pretty cool, but I mean, unless you get it booned up, it's kind of useless. And I just beat him. Really easy. Like, extremely easy. Who's the short one now? And so we got Artemis, so we're going to check him out.
Good old Father Zeus. He must have blessed you with his lightning bolts, did he? Always looking out for everyone.
So she has a special one that's pretty awesome. Every time you attack with something, it shoots an arrow, and that is really cool, especially with the massive amount of enemies that you have in the later levels. So in this, I don't use cast, and I don't really use special, so I'm going to take the call, which kind of cool, but again, I don't really use it except for one spot. But I can show it to you guys real quick. And let's see. Well, I'll actually get the full one up so you can really see it, because that one is actually pretty badass. There's the call. You can see that. It's on the bottom left of the screen. It fills up a meter. The more hits you do. But the problem is that if you... Here we go. Alright, I might be able to get a greater call in this, but I doubt it. But I can go ahead and use it real quick, and here we go. You saw the little green arrow that pointed out? Oh, here we go. This is a wisp mother. She is a giant pain in the ass. I will tell you that right now. She shoots these purple butterflies that are really cool looking, right? Yeah, But they are actually the giant pain in the ass because they damage you over time. And they suck. And I might actually be able to use a greater call right here. No, I won't. There it is. Okay. Well, I got some money. And money's good. Money's always good. Dionysus or... And by the way, if I butcher these Greek gods, don't give me shit about it. I'm doing my best. I love Greek mythology, but I haven't gotten there yet. Okay, so we're probably going to want him because that is a different kind of run. Those are poison runs. And you guys get to see Thanatos. Death incarnate. He's pretty badass. Definitely anime style kind of deal, but pretty awesome. But basically, I need to kill more people than he does, and he gets me something extra out of it. And because I can dash 6 frickin' times in a row, I'm gonna let him take care of that one. You take care of that one. Bye. There's that. Nope, he's mine. He's mine. He's mine. He's mine. Ha ha ha. Yeah. I'm actually getting close to dying here. I didn't get out of there. I'm sorry. Hey, no problem, man. You get some food. I know. I heard the lady or the person talking earlier about you needing to eat. So eat. Basically, an upgrade to your regular self. Gives me my heart. And you can't tell Hades about it because he's not supposed to be doing this. Okay. All right. We'll go talk to the person because you guys haven't seen him. So usually when you get to this point, you have died a few times, and this guy is a godsend to get to, legit. Because the Kiss of Styx Premium replenishes all use of Death Defiance. Now, I wish you can have him in the next world, because that would make it a lot easier. But we're going to go ahead and go for the next 5 chambers, restore 30%. Because that's super helpful. And because we are on a jewel run, we're going to go get that. And this is just a witch run. This is extremely easy room. You got to dodge all the purple things. It's much better if you have the perk to... It's much better if you have the perk to what is it called when you, like, I don't know what it's called, but basically you send it back to them. It's much better against witches if you have that, because it's a giant pain in the ass if you don't, because then you dodging all these purple things, and there's a lot of fucking purple things that are flying around the entire screen. I'm getting my ass handed to me right now. The first time I ever got killed, I made it all the way out here, and I died to the witches with the purple things. Because I didn't have enough health to tank it. We have quite a lot of money. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the store. I mean, we have a lot of money, so we're gonna go to the store. Hopefully they have. There we go. There's that. There's that. We don't need that. We don't need to spend money that we don't need to spend. We're still at 500. Hopefully we can get 1,000. Theseus. All right, this dude. He is the Captain America of this fucking world. He just, yeah. You have to fight them both at the same time. I think the easiest way to do it is to take out the Theseus first, because he is a giant pain in the ass, and he calls in freaking the gods to help when the gods are supposed to be helping you, kind of deal. It's really fucked up. Like when it first happened, my guy was like, "Dude, what the hell? You're supposed to be helping me." Oh, there he is. He's impervious. Oh, shit. So you guys get to see a greater call now. Awesome. There's the greater call. There we go. It took out quite a bit of his health compared to what I'm doing with just a shield. And luckily, my Doom, there's Theseus. And now we can take out the Minotaur. Luckily, he's been kind of dealt with too. And now I get to kill him. But don't worry, guys, because he'll be back in 20 minutes anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Just because you vanquish him doesn't mean anything. Alright. In case you didn't see, this is the area between the worlds. You get a fountain. You get to change your little perk, little helpful keychain. You can shop, which we won't do. Yeah, we will. We'll get running speed. There's a food item. And now we're on our way to the exit. So, in case you guys don't know, the exit is the cool place. And you guys get to see Cerberus, who is my favorite character in this entire place. Besides Dusa, and I'll show you Dusa. Alright. So this is Cerberus. You get the dog that likes to be pet. You get the really smart head. And then you get the really pissed off don't touch me head. It's pretty awesome. Here you have Charon's shop, which is why I needed all the money. Because that by itself is fantastic to have. But I'll get one on the next boss. A lot of upgrades. We don't really need upgrades. And they're very expensive. We could use Artemis to see. And it's a duo. Your collectible, strike nearby foes with lightning every 1.5 seconds. Oh shit. Okay, we'll grab that. Grab another upgrade. Alright, so this is the easiest area because you can pick and choose what you want. I don't really know, but we're going to go with Artemis because I'd really like the every time you hit, it shoots an arrow, especially for this arrow place here because it is a giant pain in the freaking butt with these guys. You barely got to see those guys, but you see this little thing? Yeah, that's a cure poison thing because they shoot poison at you, and it sucks. Like, it before the update, it wasn't that bad. Now, it's really bad. Like, really, really bad. The poison will knock you down. like knock you down. And you got these big ass rats that like to just shoot fucking poison everywhere. And if you're in it for too long, you'll get poisoned. And there I'm poisoned. Do not like the poison. I had it for less than 2 seconds, and I dropped 10 health. It's dumb. It's super dumb. Super dumb. And just so y'all know, I know that. Oh shit! There we go. No, I'm poisoned again. God damn it! Get off. Get off. Just so y'all know, my computer is not the best. And that's what I'm using to play. I'm trying to stream and play, and it kind of sucks. My computer is a console, basically. Welcome back, Wolf. Thanks for coming back. I'm glad you got food. You can't be doing that, bro. All right. Let's go to Artemis and try to get her. Hopefully this isn't bad. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, here we go. All right, so you have basically levels of bad guys. So you remember those blue crystal things? Those are like level 2. Really. These are level 3. They're these snakeheads that shoot 5 or 3 or 5 of those purple things. Lasers that will murder you. They suck. And they kind of tank a lot of damage too. Well, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I have this little... Oh, yep, there we go. I'm poisoned already. Dude, this poison will eat you up. Nope. See? I can see when it's coming. This freaking... Whoa, 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 whoa. But you will get to see me use my greater call now, because I can't... Nope, I'm poisoned again. Son of a bitch. There's my call. Don't kill me, man. Alright. So we're taking care of... This is a completion run. So even though it won't help me win, I need to get all the fated choices because I get things out of it. And we need that. Poison already. I hate poison. No, I can see it coming, but sometimes you just can't react fast enough. You know what I mean? There it is. Yeah. All right. Next room. Now, hopefully this ends with the thing I need to find. So, to get past Cerberus, you don't have to fight him, thankfully, because he's your best friend. So, you don't have to fight him. But you do need to find food for him. And so, that's what we're looking for right now. In one of those rooms, in the main room, is a food. And we need to get it. So that we can feed Cerberus and convince him to just scoot over. Just, can you go away real quick kind of deal? And there it is. Look at that. A satire sack. We'll claim that. Gain some life. Refill our life. And get out. Now, the cool part about this room is you can continue on if you want. But I don't want to, you know. Let me fish real quick. And caught a gup. That was a new update. That was part of the new update. But here's Cerberus. We're going to feed him. And he goes away. And he's really nice. Okay. So, I'm not going to tell you who the last boss is. You'll find out. But what I can tell you is that even if you beat him, this is how the game continues going. even if you beat him, the game isn't. It's still in production. If you know what I mean. And so the story hasn't gotten to 100% yet. And so right now, even if you beat him, at the end there's something pretty freaking funny that you can check out. Let's go ahead and try to beat this guy. No promises. This guy is tough, especially on 5 punishment. For me, I mean, for me, that's pretty tough. Lord Hades is the last boss. And he is a giant pain. And he hits hard. That's why you need the doom. That's why you need the arrows. That's why you need to keep your eye on the screen. So I will not be looking at chat for this. I have 3 chances, basically. Nope. Shit. There's that. There's boiling blood. Now the new update, oh, you suck. Are you serious? That's a first. He summoned a blue, and there's the call, and that took out quite a bit of his health. Dude, I can't look at chat right now, man. It's really hard for me to look at chat because I need to focus. Because I am not as good as other people. So, I'm not as good as other people. Oh, shit, he disappeared. I don't know where Hades is. There he is. Okay. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm getting really close to dying. So we're going to keep on going. Keep on going. Greater call. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. We got him. Okay. Whew. Right. We beat him then, right? Nope, he's back. Dude, when I first played this, I was so pissed. I was jumping up and down because I finally beat this guy. It took me about 20 tries to finally beat him with the right set and my, getting my stuff right, just getting my strategy right. There's my first death. Luckily, I have like 3 more. Hopefully, I can have a fucking. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, he hits harder. No. Oh, that hurts. I need the greater call. Come on, bud. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. I'm going to die again. And there it is. Alright, I have 2 more chances, and then I'm done. No, come on. Get up. Get up. Get up. Come on. Yeah, I was jumping up and down when I first beat him because I was like, yes, yeah, yes, it took forever. And then he got right back up with a full health bar and he does double damage now. I got pretty irritated, if I have to say. There it is. I beat him. Whoo! Oh, dude. Hey, thanks for the bits, Wolf. Appreciate that, dude. At home. Yeah. All right. So we won. This was awesome. So our record, my best time ever was 24:54. This was 27 minutes. Like I said, the record is like 6.5 minutes. I'm not anywhere close to that. Anywhere close to that. But but yeah, I mean this was a lot. But Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're good. So now you guys get to see the really funny thing. So your whole point of this game, by the way, the whole point of this game is to escape the underworld. And there's a whole story with it and all that kind of thing. But here we go. You ready?
There are a myriad of tales to be told, of both great deeds and of vainglorious defeats. And this has been a tale that falls somewhere in the middle overall.
You die anyway. It doesn't matter. When I finished that, I was like, really? Really? Oh.
That's Orpheus' singing.
Alrighty. So, congratulations. You clambered to the highest reaches of the underworld, vanquishing many foes who stood in your way, including Lord Hades himself. But this journey is not over. The adventures of Prince will continue. I'm not murdering his name. I think it's Zagreus. As we expand the game in early access. It's in early access right now. If you can, check it out on Steam. Our next major update will introduce a new weapon, among other enhancements. Look at the Pact of Punishment in the house's courtyard, or see if you can handle Hell mode. Now, look, I'm in God mode, which is like easy, alright? Then there's normal, which is nothing, and then there's Hell mode, which is hard. Not even close. I've only got about 60 or so runs. Um, So Cerberus isn't back yet, but I bought him a pillow and a ball so he could play and sleep. I don't know if you all know who this is.
Tell me more about this pact you signed, Achilles. You tried to...
This is Achilles.
Although it's not as bad as you make it. Why didn't your betrothal just provide for me? There has to be a way for me to do this right.
And Achilles is actually your trainer. Zagreus is the son of Hades. Hades made Achilles train Zagreus so he could be good at fighting.
Other pressing matters to attend to, lad. Patroclus and I have ample time to wait this out.
And here's Thanatos.
I still cannot entirely believe you really think there's any way you're getting out.
Why? You've been out. Thanks to you, immortals end up down here maybe half the time.
That's different. That's my job. I can't stay there, and frankly, I can barely stand it. Do you have any idea how bright it gets up there?
Uh,
Well, we'll see what the fates have to say about that. Maybe the shade of Daedalus can make you some protective eyewear or something.
right?
Don't be ridiculous, then.
So, yeah. Here's Hades.
I had a feeling that our court musician would eventually come back to his senses and his talents, boy. My intuition...
He's kind of an asshole. Hades is kind of an asshole. Not gonna lie.
Don't like the song. It's about you. It says I'm really the bastard son of Zeus, but also indelibly connected to the god of wine, and how your parents tore me to pieces, giving rise to mortals, but that I'm always going to be stuck here. You feel Orpheus' mind?
Oh man, if you guys ever get a chance, really play this game. It might sound like a grind, but it has a story to it. So Dionysus convinced me to tell Orpheus, yeah, that he and Dionysus are the same, and that there's a whole thing to it. It's hilarious. Um,
Thing is, none of the information in your head is accurate.
Heavens no, my friend. Your humility is
and Orpheus doesn't believe that he was fucking with him either, so it's kind of funny. You guys didn't get to see Meg, but we'll show her. She's pretty awesome.
Created the impression that I wish to speak with you.
She doesn't really like Zagreus. She thinks that he needs to keep doing his fucking job, and his job is basically to stay here and shut up.
These horrid things.
I'm almost there. Almost there. The remaining thing is I need 150. So I'm almost done with the work orders. Once the work orders are done, then I'm able to work on. I've gotten a couple things out of here: Great Hall, West Hall, Lounge, bed chambers, court music. Um, but I really, really want to get that shit done. This is my room. I have a bed
It's never bedtime here.
that I can't sleep in. I have a poster of Achilles. I have a couch that I can't sit in. Here's my mirror that gives me all my powers. So this is what I was saying earlier about that one lady. She gives you the option to have boons have the next rarity, the next boon you get. But I have these, which means 75% of my boons are going to be rare or better. So I don't really have to worry about it, really.
Reach the limit.
And we're maxed out there. The only thing left is the privilege status and Fated Authority. I have not yet messed with Fated Authority. Basically, it lets you re-roll the artifact that you get. Here's all my weapons. They're pretty awesome, right? Here's a machine gun that only has 20 bullets, a bow, my shield, the spear, and my sword. I don't really like the machine gun because you can't run and gun.
Have to rearm.
The best thing you can do is kind of dash and shoot, but then you have to reload, kind of a pain. This is a bow, but the problem with it is it's not fast enough. My shield, of course, everybody loves it. My spear, which has amazing range and can do some pretty cool stuff. Check this out. Right? And then a dash strike. But it's kind of slow. The sword is what you start out with, and it lets you move pretty quick, but it doesn't seem as like big wave area damage for me, so I really like the shield because it's nice and large. The bonus is that each weapon has its own aspect. So right now I have my aspect, the aspect of Zagreus, which is this Hydra-looking thing. But then you can get the aspect of Chaos and the aspect of Zeus. And then I don't know what this is, but it says right here, ongoing Underworld renovations are likely to blame for this limitation. That generally means that it's going to be in the next update, which should be in about 25 days. But we just use this. And we beat it. We beat it. So now we get to go up in the Pact of Punishment. Once I get to 8, I get a statue, I think. I don't know what it is. But this is generally, this is how you see how far you've gotten. 61 is the most amount of rooms I've got. 64 now. Farthest chamber reached right there. 64. It was 61. I didn't think I could go higher than that. So I think we're pretty much done in here. So we can go ahead and do a new run. Alright, so we need 2 rooms with the jewels. We don't need any more keys. Power is always useful. Alright. Now we get to jump something new up. I didn't like doing this in the first place. We'll go ahead and do the jury summons. It does get kind of insane, but we'll go ahead and do it. We'll go ahead and do it. Fuck it, let's try it. What are we starting out with? Oh, sweet. Festus. Alrighty. Do probably Dashing Wallop. Dash Strike deals 50% damage in a larger area. Yeah, you see that? Nice and easy. These first few rooms you can get done in about 30 seconds. I hate these guys. So we want to get as much jewels as we can before we get too far. Because then I could pretty much just die. I can make myself die. And then I can get that last work order. Finish that, see what happens, because I'm curious to know what happens.
So, I have heard that Achilles himself taught you how to fight. In what way?
Now I can do dash strike damage to go with the dash strike thing that I just got, or I can do deadly strike, which is your attack is stronger. It's really tough. I dash more, so we'll go do this. There's the jewels. We'll get some jewels. Nice and easy, basically. I'll probably show you chaos next, or the gate right here. Get my jewels first, though. Make sure the next window isn't jewels, because if it is, then I'm taking that. Alright, we need 5 more. Yeah, it's not. It's Artemis. So we'll go ahead and go here. Let's do this. I've only done one of these. Kinda sucks.
You shall not escape.
You shall not escape. Slay foes without getting hit. There is a... Oh, shit. Generally, you want to take out the guys that can hurt you in a fucking second. So you want to take out... Oh, there it is. Damn it. Shut up.
Oh, no one saw that.
Charon's opal? Oh. Darkness, center head, blah 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 blah. Red onion. Well, I finally finished my codex on the artifacts. A lot of entries complete. I need more great shields. Ugh. I gotta get more guys here. Oh, I only need one more of them, though. Achilles. Orpheus. Got all the gifts. This tells you just all the... I really want to get him. Because I want to know what this story is right here. I really want to know this story. There's Demeter. She's kind of fucking crazy and insanely mean. Alright. Jewels. Look at that. Perfect. That's what I need. Once these jewels are done, I'll go ahead and die. Probably. And, well, I could die, or I could just finish it. No, I'll probably die. It's a lot easier for me to just die. Kinda. Takes less time, but... I really want to know what happens.
Gemstones. For safekeeping.
And there's nothing to kill me here.
Too.
Yeah, there's nothing to kill me here. So let's I mean let's just fucking do it. Let's just do it. Whatever. I'll find out in 20 minutes. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. This is all just generally fucking easy. The skulls are kind of more of a pain in the ass than anything. Get the max life. Yeah, we'll try it anyway. I'll go hard at it.
That's better.
Another max life. Use the station. That doesn't matter because I already have max life. Alright, so now we have... I know her name. We have Demeter right there. And we have... Apollo? It's not Apollo. Fucking me up. Athena. Athena's really good with the reflect, so we're gonna go for her. So hopefully get some reflect damage. Because that'd be really useful with the purple, with the witches in the third world in Elysium, because they shoot stuff that hurts a lot. And I almost died last time because of it. Happy Feather Duster.
For you have found me even in the Supergiant.
There you go. Your attack is stronger and can deflect. That's what we need.
Strength of the goddess.
So let's go ahead and kick ass. Oop, get that coin. Yeah, a lot of bad guys. So part of the Pact of Punishment is you can choose what you want, right? You guys saw that. There's a whole bunch of things that you can choose. The easiest thing generally is just to make everything more expensive. But another easy thing is to just add more bad guys, these little bad guys. And that's not usually a big deal until you're in frickin' just ridiculous amounts of levels in, and you're fighting like 50 bad guys, and it is a massive pain. I'm gonna get hit here. Yeah, the deflect thing is fantastic for the witches. You can actually see it. The purple will shoot right back at them, and that's super helpful. Power. Is there any other doors? No other doors? I guess we're going with power. Or darkness, it's called. Darkness.
Witches.
Tons of witches. This would be great for this. Usually it's the dash that can deflect, and that's helpful. But this is just as helpful. It's not really that much of a difference. Cool part is, like, their stuff kind of hits them pretty hard. So, we won't worry about that. So, if you deflect the purple, it could kill him, and that's pretty awesome.
That's a relief.
Alrighty, let's go for, who do you think it is, Meg? I think it's Meg. Ah, crap. It's
You mess with his red blood, you mess with me. Get it?
great. Tisiphone, Electo. Meg is the nice one, basically. The one that understands that you just want to leave, but she also knows that that you need to stay there because you're freaking Hades' kid, you know? Murder. Electo is kind of an asshole. She's the rage version. Tisiphone is the one who thinks everyone's a murderer. So she'll just continue saying that over and over again. At least I'm not fighting the rage one. The rage one kind of sucks. Luckily, this is really easy.
The other sister left.
Really easy. Feather Duster leveled up, so now I get 3% chance to contain those items. Once that's done, we have 46 more to do, and then another 50 more to do, and then we'll go ahead and switch over to the Shattered Shackle, and that will do immense trap damage to enemies, and that's super helpful in Elysium and in the first level. So Asphodel is the level. It's the lava level. It's the lava level,
This prince has definitely seen better
and it's
days.
pretty. I love the art in this game. I think it's fantastic. Um, there's nowhere to fish in here though, so that kind of gets cut out. But there's a rock. There's the rock. The rock's really easy because they die in a few hits. The lucky part is that you can generally trap them on the ground, and so if you're continuously doing damage to him, he can't run. These guys though, they do move,
All set.
um,
Much appreciated.
and that's kind of a pain. Ooh, look at that already. Shit, we'll take her. The lava level. The lava level. Okay. So for anyone that missed the last time, here's her again. Sometimes you get her, sometimes you don't.
So much with all the seared heat around these parts.
The seer heat? I am dead, your royal majesty.
Ooh, whoa. Calm down, DPI. Alrighty. We'll probably do this because we don't have that many boons this level. So we'll get them up to the next rarity. I don't want to waste it, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and see what they got now. Nothing. No bad guys. Oh, there we go. Bombers. Sometimes the hard part is just finding the bad guys, really. Ooh, if you can deflect bombs, those work amazing. Let's see. Yep, there's deflect bomb. He should be dead now. And we'll have some respawns. There we go. Yeah, nice and easy. If you're ever just like in the mood for a grinding game, a hack and slash game, this is a pretty good one. So is Dead Cells. I started playing that a little bit ago, and that one's pretty fun too. Dead Cells though is a much harder game, I will say. At least in this, you can get pretty far your first try, and there's easy mode. You know, it's called God mode. Every time you die, it ups your damage resistance. I think I'm at 62% right now. So I've died 30 times. I've died 30 times. But let's go ahead and go get Zeus. The lava level.
I have to say, the barge of death is never late.
Alright. Get him. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get them. Get him. Do some trap damage. Nice and easy. Like I said, like 30 seconds, man. $30 and you can generally beat a level, or at least a round inside one of the levels. That big red guy is not to be fucked with. He shoots these purple waves that thankfully I have deflect now, and so I can bounce him back at him, but if you don't have deflect, you gotta dodge those purple waves, and they're a big pain in the ass. But here we go, just beat the level. I get to talk to Zeus. That's excellent. After you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. We'll go ahead and take that.
I feel all tingly.
Yeah. That's pretty good for the Hydra level and general just levels.
Bloodless.
The Bloodless are just, they're kind of like the skulls. They take, you know, there's a bunch of them, and you gotta kill them all. That's generally it. Nice and easy, though. Spawns. There we go. Spawns. Ooh, the Medusas. All right. So the Gorgons. They will shoot these little spells at you that will turn you to stone, and you got to try to dash as many times as you can to get out of it. There is a mini boss fight in here about a big ass Medusa head or a Gorgon head. And it's pretty awesome. You also have to fight a one of those rock smashers, but it's got armor, so it does not armor ignores the cornering aspect. So I can't hit a guy and he stop moving if he has armor on. You can't. We'll take the money. And so if you're fighting one of the big rock drop down guys, it can be kind of a pain.
Things are being kind, I guess.
Here's the store. Nice. Store right after the money. That's pretty helpful.
I'll take it.
We'll go ahead and take Divine Strike, and we'll take some power. And here's the diamond.
Get me out of here.
The lower level. So here's the Hydra again. If you go full, I forgot her name again, but deflect. If you go full deflect, you can like a deflect run, is what I'm starting to call these runs. You don't take any fucking damage, and you deal a lot of damage because you're just bouncing their shit right back at them. Those are some pretty hefty runs. I think the fastest run I ever had, though, was with a deflect diagnosis run, which is basically just poison and deflect. Massive damage and damage over time, especially when you get to like level 3 on all your boons. Go, almost done with him. This is a pretty quick fight. It'll take about a minute. Deflect some stuff. Take some damage so he gets hit by lightning. Not on purpose, by the way. Yeah, see, minute fight. Really easy. But now we get the diamond.
It's down. Mine.
The Shield of Chaos is just, yeah, massive damage. Massive.
I trust you had a pleasant stay in Asphodel.
And Hades is just an asshole the entire
We
time.
need to turn down the heat in that place.
Nothing really good. Anything to sell? No, because I don't have any boons. We're at 41 encounters left for this Feather Duster, and then another 50. So let's go ahead and go up to Elysium and see how we do. You guys didn't get to see the shield guys that you have to fight here. They're a pain in the ass too.
Another day or night in paradise.
We'll probably go for money because I don't have any. Ow. Dick. Nice. Trap kill. I don't even have to do anything to these guys. They just run into me, but you'd really rather not take the damage from these guys because they're a big pain in the freaking butt. Spawns. Ooh, big guy. So the big guy with armor, this chariot with armor, is ridiculously tough. Because he doesn't stop, he will run you into a wall and do a third of your life damage to you. Really sucks. We'll go with Hermes. Sometimes it's just hard to choose what you want. because they're both really good options.
Ready, Aegis?
Oh, there it is, right boom there. We want to get rid of him. There's the witch, which we can take care of really quick. And if you freaking grab one of their, you know how you see how they're these big bundles? If you can deflect one of those, the damage is like quintupled. It's ridiculous.
You made already from the club, haven't you, cuz? Wonderful guy. We don't get to spend a lot of time together, though. You know how that is. Well, see ya.
So I could get greater haste, or I can have a 20% chance to dodge. I'll probably take greater evasion.
Depends.
Yeah, we'll take this. So you guys haven't seen one of these yet. Where are all the ends, you say? Well, really shouldn't be doing in this run. But basically, I get to choose one of these, right? And the other one gets really pissed off that I didn't choose them first. So we will probably choose Artemis and hopefully get the... oh, that's pretty good.
Make every strike count.
Zeus's crew is displeased, though. So now I have to fight these guys while getting struck by lightning and try not to die. But that's why I kind of chose Artemis, because now any chance I have, any damage that I deal has a chance to be critical, has like a 15% chance to be critical, and that's fantastic. And then when I finish this level, I actually get to choose. Hey Wolf, thanks for coming in. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for the bits. Spend time with your wife. In fact, in an hour, I'm going to be spending time with my wife. So, totally understandable. You have a good day, all right, bud? And I missed you too. And we'll go with static discharge. And now we'll go with, I forgot her name again. Oh, but we get to fight Tyrius again? Masterius? I don't know.
Challenge you to a battle of strength and glory, because apparently that's all there is to do but fun around here for those such as yourself.
Yes. Alright. Let's see if we can beat him. I did damage to him before he even started, and it didn't count. I don't know if you all saw that or not, but I just saw that. It registered on his health bar. Poseidon is also another good guy. Another good one if you want to get rid of guys. Because his generally is when you dash, basically a tsunami goes in your wake. And that's really helpful, and then your attack can push people away, which is kind of helpful. But the real problem with it is that if you are fighting in Elysium, that's kind of a real big pain in the ass. You don't want to shoot people away. Ooh, nice. When you deflect attacks, it deals more damage. 200% damage. That's fucking awesome. Athena. Fuck. Gotta remember that. Get some more coins right there. Yeah, I just killed her in one shot. That was awesome. Deflected, deflect. Oh, there's the shield guy. Okay, so now you guys can see the shield guy. He deflects your stuff. Luckily, he doesn't have that much armor. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to survive this. He does block a lot of your shots, though, and that sucks. Get some keys, doesn't really do anything. Probably grab the money, because I have a good amount of health, and I'm not taking a lot of damage. Oh, look at that. Dope. Don't have to do jack. Shit. Oh, I got one of the things. I can actually alter it now. What? What the fuck? Let's try it.
Something else.
We'll still go here. They do have the jerky, so he does have the jerky, so I can do 60% more damage. This Cyclops Jerky Select. 60% damage for the next 10 encounters. Don't really need Kiss of Sticks, so we'll take that. And we will most definitely take more gems, because gems are what makes the world go round. And here's Thanatos again.
Let's see who's better at this, Zachary. This one's on me, Zach.
Ugh. I might win this, I might not. I gotta stay away from Thanatos, though, because he will take all that crap. Hey, babe.
Hi.
Hey, I'm streaming. And we are almost done. Pretty close, though, I will say. We need to get these guys before he does, though, because almost there. Oh yeah, we're winning. We're doing fine. Hopefully this gets over soon. There we go. All done. Okay, cool. We got the gems. We get some heart.
That's good. It's clear. Go.
We'll go to the store. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, this is actually an excellent place to stop, because we're in the store and our next boss is coming up. So let's go ahead and find somebody to raid real quick. So, there we go. Let's find somebody to raid real quick. Who's on? Sharksy's on. Y'all like Apex Legends? Thanks for coming in, Goofin. I appreciate it. Holy crap. Oh. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and raid Sharksy. Let's just raid Sharksy, because that sounds good. And where did my thing go? There it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and get big. And I don't know how to raid. I don't know how to raid. Dude, it has been so long since I had to raid somebody. Raid Sharksy. Cool. All right. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure and check this guy out. Thanks for tuning in. And let's go ahead and send over to Sharksy.